game. This one might be as good as we've seen in a long time. How do you process this as the head coach?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I thought it was a really intense game, I think, by both teams. We talked about it was a little bit of a heavyweight fight. I thought both teams were physical. It was a hard game. I thought both goaltenders played very well. We had some strong pushes. They had some strong pushes, and I'm glad we found a way to win. I'm just really happy for the players, coming into back-to-back versus a rested team in a real hard physical game. To continue to push through and find a way to win it is really important for us.
What kind of example does a 39-year-old goalie like Fleury set for the young guys when he competes the way he does?
Yeah, it's big. I mean, he was an inspiration to the guys. There was, Flower was, guys on the bench were really excited. For him, the way he played, he brought energy to the team, and guys continued to compete. And it was a goaltending battle, and it was two teams that were highly competitive tonight.
How'd you get through that second period where the Lions were kind of in disarray and just been playing, without Pat?
It's tough like that in those situations, particularly when you get into the back-to-back in those situations when you get a little bit short. But guys, I thought managed themselves well, and there's certain guys I think on the team that they have big engines, so they can play a few more minutes if called upon to do it, and so it was good that we were able to get through that and then make a push in the third.
John, there's been lots of wins lately, but this one feels like it had a little extra oomph, maybe with the circumstances, who you're missing, a back-to-back, the caliber. Like, can this be a galvanizing, let's look back on this, and maybe that was a turning point for the team?
Yeah, I think it's an important win for us because these are the games that you have to try to find ways to win. They're adverse conditions in a lot of different ways, whether it's guys out of your lineup, back-to-back on a rested team, but in a highly competitive physical game, to find a way to win it is really important for us.
Last night it was a when more than an if when Carroll's going to step up and break through, and obviously he did tonight. That's just what a star player does in these kind of games. Yeah,
it certainly is, and that's kind of what we had talked about. I think sometimes when guys struggle, you really have to look through the process of how they play and what they do, and it was nice. I'm really happy for him because I think that sometimes when elite players or guys that are point producers don't get what they could get rewarded for, sometimes their game falters, and I feel like he just stayed with it and continued to compete, play the right way, and tonight he was a huge difference maker for us.
How's Fleury?
I'm not sure yet. There he is. Make your own judgment.
Okay. All right, good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.